It's good, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I almost forgot to record a segment because I've been busy all fucking day. I said that last vlog, but this vlog is even crazier. I was at work from like 10 to 5. Then, no, I was at work at, actually, let me break down what happened today. I was at work from 10 to 4, went to the grocery store. No, I went to the gym, and apparently you can't sign up for a Planet Fitness gym membership unless you have a fucking credit card. I didn't have a credit card the first time I signed up, so I don't know how the fuck that happened. Anyway, when I figured that out, I was like, okay, I guess I'm just gonna stick with my current gym, I guess. And then drove to the grocery store, picked up some like Dino Nuggets, a couple things, some long-term food, some, you know what I mean? And then as I'm leaving the grocery store, hold on, let me make sure my shit's... As I'm leaving the grocery store, some random old woman in the little mobile carts, like, hey, could you take me home down the street? I'm like, oh, the black lady. I'm like, sure, fuck it. So I help her, and we're driving to the street. And that's the thing. White folks made, if you give a nigga an inch, they gonna take a fucking mile. I think that's the line that white folks use. And I ain't gonna lie, she low-key was trying to take that motherfucking mile. Because look, she said she wanted to ride home. And then she said first I could drop her off at an Arab store. That's what she said. She called it an Arab store. But she said how black folks be saying Arab. The old way. The A, you know what I mean? I don't know if that's offensive, so I'm not going to say the whole thing. But you know what I mean? It's not a slur, but it's just like, I don't know if niggas be getting offended about anything, so let me chill. And I was like, sure. Then when we get there, and as we driving there, she like, do I owe you anything? I'm like, no, nigga. Like, I don't want anything, bro. If anything, I want you to get out of my car so I can go back home, so I can do homework. And I said, nah. She's like, all right, well, if you could make a pit stop before I go home, would that be nice? I'm like, sure, bro. Make that pit stop. I was playing I ain't gonna lie. Coincidentally, I was playing old head songs and she was fucking with it. Like, Marvin Gaye was on, Al Green, DeBarge. Them niggas was just, my shit be on shuffle, but sometimes my shuffle be lining up and they just get to playing the same, like, genre. So that happened. Boom, I drop her off. I'm looking around her neighborhood. I'm like, oh, we're on the nigga side of this town. I didn't know that, well, my school, I didn't know there was a nigga side. Of course there is. So I was on the nigga side. I'm seeing a nigga standing on the porch with a shiesty on. I'm like, yeah, we on the nigga side for sure. Drop her off, go home, put away my groceries, get home, start watching It's Chip stream. It's Chip talking about, damn, you want to put me... Oh yeah, I was washing dishes and cooking my food. I made Dino Nuggets. My dinner was Dino Nuggets, garlic bread, and mashed potatoes. I wish I took a picture. It was good eats. It was good as fuck. It was Dino Nuggets, but I got a bowl of buffalo sauce and put the Dino Nuggets in there. And you know how they be doing at Wingstop when they toss the nuggets in sauce? I was doing that. And so I had, buffalo nuggets, mashed potatoes, and garlic bread. That was good eats, bro. That shit was good eats. The bev, water. Duh. And then I was watching It's Chip stream. I was washing all my dishes because I had a bunch of dishes in the sink. Then I sat down. It's Chip talking about playing Madden. I play him in Madden. I told It's Chip I have him figured out. It's cooked. He plays one defense and one offense. Then, first game, it was like 52 to like 14. Second game, 73. My fault. I jumped the gun. He said, you're not going to beat me with the Lions again. We can play the same game, the same teams, same time. 6-minute quarters, what it was, all Madden. And I played the nigga again. He said, we putting money on this one. He said, you want to do 5 or 10 gifted? I said, nigga, I have you figured out. Give me that 10 gifted. He said, all right. Did that motherfucker. The final score. First off, I scored 21 points in the first quarter. The final score, the game wasn't over when I tell you this final score. The final score was with a full quarter and 3 minutes left, was 73-7. That was the final score. Damn. I was on pace to score 100 on this dumbass nigga again. But he quit. He didn't have enough respect to finish the game like he did last time when I scored 100. So he quit. That would have been my second time scoring 100 on a nigga. I've never done 100-0 because this game I threw a pick 6. If I didn't throw that pick 6, I was on pace to 100-0. But this game, it was going to be 107 because he was not scoring again. Unless it was a defensive score, he was not scoring on offense. He was locked. So yeah, I just came up off $50. Even my karma. I did one good thing, take a granny home. to her crib because she didn't have a card, and my other one was steal money from a child. So my karma is just balanced, you know, balance as everything should be, as Thanos would say. So yeah, no, and then I streamed Twitch.tv, you know, shit like that. Streamed the whole whole segment. So that's pretty much what happened this whole day. I might throw some clips and stuff like that, but the thing is, It's a Chip was blasting music and I wasn't streaming the game, so I might show some, like a clip of me or like just this final score or something. I don't know, but yeah, that was essentially what it is. And the reason why I'm kind of rushing through this is because I need to get my homework done. I also need to take a shower. I have a midterm that's due by the end of today, so in 12 hours. I mean 24 hours. It's crazy. I didn't even start it. But yeah, that was my day. So it's a good day, not gonna lie. But if y'all haven't already, make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe. If you are new to the channel, be deeply appreciated. Make sure y'all check out the main channel. Be playing games, posting games there. Check out the Twitch. Y'all would have saw it. Y'all would have saw the interview that I had with this nigga afterward, where he was crashing, fake falling out of his chair and struggling to give me my money. But yeah, you can do that. That's twitch.tv for that. And then DavianJack13, Instagram and Twitter is where I let people know I'm live posting. So appreciate everybody. Damn, this shit's 7 minutes. That's crazy. I appreciate everybody that be watching the shit. But y'all have a... Damn, Alex Pereira lost?